Good afternoon, YouTube. So today we are going to take a different direction. Today we are looking at technology. Why is that important? So throughout this journey, I have utilized my Samsung S24 Ultra to create and edit all these videos. So far, satisfied. I use technology, AI, to develop the name of my channel. I did look at several different options. At the end of the day, I decided to combine a few and add a few words. And then I came up with my YouTube channel, which is called Fruit and Bloom, because we're all about the fruits and the blooms. Now, I am trying to create a logo for my channel. And so I decided, hey, why not use my S24 Ultra to create this logo? And so I'm going to show you what happened when I did that. And I think the results will surprise you. It may or may not. I think it surprised me. And so I'm going to start now. If you have an S24 Ultra, you'll just remove your pen and then you'll click on the little pen icon. And I used sketch to image. And basically it tells me to draw something. I've already drawn something and I'm just going to go over the results with you. So let's go ahead and close this out and let's open up, get to our gallery. And so you can see here, the first thing that I drew, actually, I did not save the actual, what I had drawn because I didn't honestly expect to do this video. But this is the first image that came out. And actually, let's go back. So just to show you, when you do these images, I just drew something on the screen. You have the option to create a watercolor, an illustration, a sketch, a pop art, or a 3D cartoon. And so those are the different options of the images that are generated. So coming back to the actual images that were generated, as you can see, it's supposed to say flower in bloom. I thought it looked pretty good. So it generates probably about 3 or 4 different images under each category. And so these are just examples. So flower in bloom, flower in bloom. That's not as clear, flower in bloom, but you can kind of sort of make it out. And so what I decided was that I was going to try to come up with a different image. So this is flower in bloom. So let's see what AI generated for me. Now, I actually find this to be pretty impressive. I like this one. I like the colors. I like the fact that it kind of caught on to what I was trying to do. The L here is supposed to be a cucumber. And then the W, I think I was trying to make that into a bird at the time, but it looks like they made it into like a flower or even like a piece of pollen or something. But it did get the B right. The B was supposed to be a flower. The O, I had actually wanted to be like, I don't know, a tomato. They made it into an orange. And the other O is actually a B, if we go back here. So I think it did a pretty good interpretation. And this one, I do like the colors again. Came out pretty well, I think, except for this L, it didn't really do anything with. Again, I do like the results here, except for the same thing, this L, it didn't really do anything with. Again, I do like the colors. I like the fact that this is more of a legitimate, like, flower bed with different colors. But again, nothing with the L. I like this combination. The white background makes it a little bit more bland, but overall, it's a good interpretation. Again, I do like this one. I do like the color combinations, but again, the L and the W in this one is not really that great. I believe this is like a sketched image. So this is actually pretty decent because it looks like they maybe made that L into a bean. Again, this is a pretty good interpretation. I do like this. I like the flower at the top. I like the flowers at the side. Again, the L is a little bit disappointing. I do like the colors in this one, the background, the colors of the flowers and everything, except for the L again is an issue. This one I actually liked a lot. I like the different color combinations. It's really unique. Again, this one, very unique. I like it. Again, very unique. The color combinations, I like it. This one is really popping. I really do like this one. This one is a little bit more basic, but it looks okay. This one is actually pretty decent. If the L was filled in, I would like it more. And if it wasn't a white background, I would probably like it more. And I'm just gonna go through some more of these. I do like these colors. Actually, I do like this a lot. Actually, I do like the fact that that flower, that L goes up to the top. And I like this one not as much as some of the other ones because of the background. This one's actually pretty decent. That one's okay. I do like this one. This one for me is absolutely popping. And I wish I had noticed this or remembered to tell you this before, but at the bottom left hand corner, there's a heart for the ones that I really, really like. And it's checked. And this one is actually really, really good. I do like the interpretation. It's giving tie dye. Again, I like this one as well. A lot of energy, the little bubbles and dots. I love this one. And that one does have a heart. This one's okay. This one is actually pretty decent. I do like the details in this bottom, the B, where it's the flowers. I do like the details as far as like the lines around the leaves, the outlines. And so I decided, well, let's try another image. This one is, so originally my goal was to have the letters be made of fruits and vegetables. I was like, hey, why not just do flower and bloom and then do some images around it. So let's see what the AI generated. This one is actually pretty good. I would prefer it more if the bee wasn't filled in, or maybe that bee could be a butterfly like down here at the bottom. But overall, pretty good. Whimsical, if you will. This one's a little bit bland. This one is basic, but it's okay. It's kind of what you might see on like a greeting card. This one is a little bit too fallish for me for what I would want, but it looks okay. This one again is pretty decent. I think it's a good start. I do like the extra details around that borders for this one. Again, I do like the tie-dye. Those really pop out to me. And I did put a heart on that one. This one is pretty good. The color combination throws me off, but overall, okay. This one is actually a pretty good basic one. I think the colors are pretty good. If the bee had like little antenna, that would be better. But and again, this one is a good combination. I don't like the white around the bee head though. It kind of throws me off. And again, this is decent. Pretty good start. So the next question is, what would happen if I just put flower and bloom and just made it basic? Let's see what happens in that situation. Basic. I don't really like the colors. Not really what I'm looking for. Same thing here, just a lot of random stuff in the picture. Of course, they're flowers, so it's related to flowers and blooming, but not really what I'm looking for. The last one is really, really basic. This is decent, but it's just basic. This one's kind of futuristic, but the futurism in the image doesn't really match the letters. And so that is the conclusion of the images that I created. And so what I would say is that the AI image generator is actually pretty good. The thing that you kind of have to do is, create your own version of the images and allow the AI to kind of interpret that or to include some type of reference of where you want the AI to go. So I think that, pretty much it works. It works well, especially when you give it guidance in terms of what you want. So If you want an animal or flower, try to include that, um, either as part of, in my situation, the word. So using the letters to create images, or to create an image in the background that kind of tells the AI like where you're going. If you don't include any details, for me, it just wasn't as impressive. So let me know what you think. Let me know which image you prefer, what you would like to see, if anything really pops out to you. I kind of showed you what pops out to me. So that's the conclusion of this video. Overall, I do like the image generator. I would use it again.